Chapter 3. Being Brownie. Mrs. said I could have my mittens back at recess. I stared and stared at the clock. Then I tapped my fingers on my table, and I did loud breaths. Lucille tattletaled on me. Junie B keeps tapping her fingers and making loud breaths, and I can't even concentrate on my work, she grouched. Mrs. came to my table. Hello, how are you today? I said, kind of nervous. I'm fine, except I don't actually have my mittens. She tapped on her foot real fast. That was not a good sign, I think. Only guess what? Just then, the bell rang for recess. Oh boy, I yelled. Oh boy, 'cause now I can have my mittens back. Right, missus? Right? I zoomed to her desk and put them on my hands. Then I rubbed those softy things all over my cheeks. It's good to be with you again, I whispered into their fur. After that, I put on my attractive winter jacket and I skipped outside with my friends. Me and Tattletale Lucille and that Grace played horses together at recess. I'm Brownie, Lucille is Blackie, and that Grace is Yellowy. I'm Yellowy, shouted that Grace. I'm Blackie, shouted Lucille. I'm Brownie, I shouted. Only just then I looked at my mittens. I did a frown, because there was a little bit of a problem here, I think. Yeah, only how can I even be Brownie? Because my horse paws are black, and so I am two different colors, apparently. Lucille and that Grace did frowns, too. Said that Lucille. Said that Grace. Said Lucille. I said. Just then that Grace clapped her hands together, very excited. I know, Junie B. Today you and Lucille can trade. Today Lucille can be Brownie, and you can be Blackie. And so that way your horse paws will be the right color. Me and Lucille looked at that girl. What kind of crazy idea was that? I did a huffy breath. Yeah, only how can I even be Blackie when I'm already Brownie, Grace, I said. I've been Brownie for my whole entire career. You can't just go changing, you know. Yeah, Grace, you can't just go changing, said Lucille. That Grace looked embarrassed at herself. Oh yeah, what was I thinking, she said, very mumbling. After that, all of us sat down in the grass, and we tapped our chins. We thinked and thinked. Then all of a sudden, my whole face lighted up. Hey, I thought of it. I know exactly what to do, I shouted. I jumped up. Start again, Grace. Say your name again. Say you are Yellowy. That Grace looked curious at me. I'm Yellowy, she said. I pointed to Lucille. I'm Blackie, she said next. I spinned around real joyful. I'm Brownie, I shouted. Only guess what? Yesterday my grandpa Brownie bought me some black furry mittens, and so that's how come I am two different colors apparently. After that, all of us did high fives and we started playing horses. We galloped and trotted and snorted and snuffed. Only too bad for me, because the sun kept beating down on my horse head, and I got drippity inside my attractive winter jacket. I'm going to die from heat perspiration, I said. That's how come I trotted over to a tree and took off all my stuff. First I took off my attractive winter jacket, then I took off my furry black mittens and I piled them in a careful pile. After that I galloped all away to find my horse friends and we played and played. Pretty soon Mrs. blew her loud whistle. That means the end of recess. Coming, shouted Yellowy. Coming, shouted Blackie. Coming, I shouted. Then I hurried back to the tree to get my stuff. Only guess what? I saw something very terrible there. That's what. And it's called, Hey, somebody stole my mittens!